Hey everyone, some of you know me as GraveSweeney. I do Sims 4 house builds, and a lot of you will know me as the owner of BVB Family Forever. It is a fan page on Facebook, and my admin name is AshleyPurdysShotGlass. So I asked you guys to send me in some questions, and you did, and that's awesome. So, let's get started then. The first one is from Aurora. She asks, what is the first BVB song I ever heard? And, my first song was typically, everyone's first song, Knives and Pens. A friend of mine back then in high school showed me who they were. She only liked them because Andy's hot. I mean, all of them are hot, so, but anyway, that's what got me hooked. And the next, like, no, when I got home, I actually uh, went home. I went home and listened to Sweet Blasphemy, and then so on and so forth. Um, the next question is from Danny, and she said, "What made me love Black Veil Brides?" I think I fell in love first with their style. I liked the way that they looked and I loved their makeup. And sadly, I can't replicate that very well. But I ultimately loved the message they were giving, to be yourself. Don't let anyone tell you that, you're stupid or, just to have fun and be happy and don't worry about what others think. And I think that's a good message, and they kind of took over for me once I got out of My Chemical Romance, which My Chemical Romance is like, they're my babies, okay? They are. Anyway. But yeah, I love what BVB, tells their fans and how much they love them and how much, they do for them, and it's just amazing, You don't see that a lot anymore. Okay, well, the next question is from Patricia and another girl, Aylin. I hope I'm saying that right. If I mess up anyone's name, I'm really sorry. But Patricia and Aylin asked me the same question, so I'm just going to answer to you both. My favorite BVB song and why? Oh, that's a hard one. I would say Knives and Pens, but I'm gonna, I really like multiple. I don't think I could actually pick one. Knives and Pens, Goodbye Agony, In the End. Um, Gosh, I don't know. Those are like my top three favorite songs. Probably, there's probably more than that, but anyway. Next question is from Nikki. She said, my favorite member or members and why? Well, my first started out, everyone's first favorite or everyone's favorite is Andy. I relate to him a lot with, being bullied as a teenager, not fitting in and not knowing where you are in your life and where you want to go. But, lately I've been, like, really liking Jake because, he started, like, talking more and like doing his own thing with his vlogging and guitar tutorials and his drone stuff, and he's so funny. I never realized how cool of a person he was. That makes me wish that Jinx would be more open. He doesn't really, I've noticed, at least in my opinion, he doesn't like talking much in interviews, or so I've noticed, and he doesn't talking about his background. So I don't really know too much about him, but I really, it's a toss up between Jake and Andy. Probably more so Jake, but that's just my opinion. Next one is from Janelle, and it's a marry, screw, or kill question, and I have choices between Jinx, Jake, and Cece. So I don't know why anyone would want to kill any of them, but I have to choose one, and that's sad. Um, Gosh, I would probably marry Jake, and I would probably, since I think Jinx would be interesting, but I don't really want to kill Cece, so let's just like pretend he like went away somewhere, like on a trip or something. So I'm killing Cece. Uh, and I'm I guess I'm cheating on Jake with Jinx. I don't know, or maybe I'm like with Jinx like one night and then I marry Jake later on. I don't know, but that's how I do it. The next question is from Lucy, and she said, "Is it fun running a fan account?" And the answer is yes. I didn't when I first started it. I didn't think it would go anywhere, because it was so hard trying to get likes and stuff, and it seemed like it wasn't, gonna take off or anything. And it's been around for a year, almost two now. On May 22nd, it'll be 2 years. Yay! And we're at over 7,000 likes, and that's amazing. I hope we make it to 10K sometime. But I love talking to you guys. I love seeing, your opinions and just the overall joy that we bring you. And we try really hard to make the page welcoming and accepting, and sometimes we get some bad people coming through, but that's hardly ever. As you could see this morning, I had to ban 2 people. That situation was just unacceptable. We don't need that kind of thing, and this page is about positivity and being who you are, just like Black Boat Brides is all about that. So we wanted to bring that element to the page, and I'm really hoping that we're succeeding in that. The next question, I actually have three questions. 3 of the last questions are from the admins. Sadly, I don't remember their admin tags, but I was given permission to use the real names. So the next one is from Christian. He said, "Have I met any of the members, and if I have, how did I act?" Yes, I have. I first met Andy and Ashley. Actually, no, I met all of them at my first concert. That was before they were like super big, but they were pretty well known at that point. I hugged Andy. He was so much taller in person, and I was just like, there is this giant in front of me. And the one thing I remember the most is that he was cold. He was really cold. But, that was like a really awesome moment. And they did tell me happy birthday because it was a few weeks before my birthday. So that was pretty cool. And they signed my Hello Kitty camera. That sucks. I don't use it anymore. I have a much better one. But then I met them again at Warped Tour. Probably the year after, like 2011. That was pretty fun. It was like, I was so nervous. I could barely speak a word. The only thing I could say is like, it was a good concert. And it's almost my birthday, like, the first time I saw you. It was so awkward, and I wish I could have had more of a conversation with them. I do have a few signed stuff. I have a poster, like, in front of me that's signed. I have a t-shirt. I have a CD that, I bought off someone that I guess they didn't want it, so I gave them the $8 that I had for it. I don't know why anyone wouldn't want something signed from them, but I guess they didn't. And I have a set list from the, yeah, I think from the last time I saw them, a guy was selling them for 20 bucks, and so it was that's pretty cool. I'll show you guys sometime if you ever want me to. Leave a comment down below if you want to see any of that. So yeah, and the next question is from Alex, and she says, when was your first BVB concert? And that would have been November 8th, 2010, and I saw them with Birthday Massacre. That was an amazing night. I saw them with two other friends of mine, and wow, I that was a lot of fun. And I think another band, Damen, was there too, and I love them to death. If you don't know who Damen is, you need to check them out. I will put links in the description. Just really, they are awesome. But yeah, that was a very memorable night. You know, I wish I would have had a better camera at that time, so I would have had better pictures. But you know, I didn't. The next question would be from Kat, and she said, "Which song gives me the most feels, and which song do I relate to the most?" I don't know which song gives me the most feels. Probably, I mean, there's Walk Away and Carolyn. You know, they're beautiful songs, and they do hit you right in the feels. They really do. Which song to relate to the most? Oh, there's so many. Like, you know, Knives and Pens and Bulletproof from Richard and Divine. And In the End, too, from Richard and Divine. I really relate to those. I think I relate to Goodbye Agony as well. I don't know how you could pick just one song that relate to the most. Probably, I think I'd go with Bulletproof, just because that was the first song that kind of made me realize, you know, hey, I'm a lot stronger than I think, and I can make it through a lot, and I've been through a lot. So that kind of became like my song, like my, like, you know, theme song. As dorky as that sounds. So yeah, I guess that would be the song I relate to the most. I don't know what song gives me the most feels. I really haven't thought that over. I'll answer that in a later date. And the last one is from Kayla, and she said, "Do I interview Black Veil Brides?" No, I do not, but I wish. That would be absolutely amazing. That would be like a lifelong dream to do that. I'd probably be very nervous, you know, but you can't be nervous when you're interviewing because you're the one interviewing them. They should be nervous. Yeah, but I would love to interview them or any kind of band for that matter. So that is the end of my questions. I had an awesome time, you know, answering them, and thank you so much for asking me and watching this video. Like I said, I will put links to my Black Veil Brides page, and I will leave my social media and links to Damen. Please check them out, they're so good. They just came out with a new, or they're going to come out with a new album. I'm not sure if it's out yet. I think it's out. But anyway, thank you again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and subscribe for weekly Since We're videos, as well as any other video I come up with.